Hey there, how you doing? I'm Robert from Master Guitar Academy. Welcome to another questions and answers video. How this works is you submit the question to me and I do my best to answer it. This week a student sent me a question asking about scales and how you can take the blues scale and make it sound tasty. Well, that's kind of a loaded question, I guess. I mean, there's a lot you can do with any scale. But today I want to show you one little tip that I think you may find helpful. So instead of just running the scale up and down, let's look at the A minor blues scale. In box 1, the scale looks like this. And that's a great scale. In fact, sometimes it sounds cool to actually just run the scale. But if you do it too much and up and down the same sequence all the time, it sounds boring. So here's the tip. Take a group of notes. In this case, we're going to take 5 notes, but we leave out one of them from the sequence. So instead of playing I'm going to leave out this note, the note G, which is the minor 7th of A. If I leave that one out, it sounds like this. And suddenly we have a beginning of a cool lick. Like, this is the way I approach improvising. I take a scale and then I try to come up with some melodies within it. And this is a perfect sample of that. So often I would play I use it as a starting point for a lick. Right, you hear it's in there. And you can play around with the rhythm, of course. I often hang on this note and then I play. Hang on this note and then finish it off somehow back to a chord tone for A. I'm thinking A minor right now. Right? So I'm playing the box, right? But I'm leaving out the minor 7th note. So let's do another example. How about we play? It sounds also really cool. The difference here is now I'm leaving out the 5th, the note E. Sorry, I'm playing the 5 by mistake there. So minor 3rd, root note, minor 7th, flat 5, 4, minor 3rd, and 1. Those are the scale degrees or the intervals of the scale. And that's really important that you know that. And I have a lot of information on my website about that topic if you're interested. I think all the time in scale degrees or intervals to find those sweet notes within the chords. So again, see? I'm playing the 1, the minor 7th, but skipping the 5th here. Go straight from the minor 7th to the flat 5. You can do the opposite direction. This time I went from the flat 5 up to the minor 7th and back. Simple approach. You play some notes from the scale in sequence, but you leave out one of them. So you should explore that topic on your own and play through the scale positions that you already know and see what it sounds like if you leave out maybe one note from a 5, 6, 7 note sequence pattern. You might find that you're coming up with a cool lick in the process. I know I have done in many instances. So that's the tip for today. Leave out a note when you're playing through scales, and this applies to not only the minor blues scale, but any scale really. And doing it that way, you may find that you come up with melodic little lines within the scale without having to think too much. Because the idea is just to leave out one of them. And you'll find out by experimenting which ones sound really good to leave out. So I've given you a few examples. Leave out the minor seventh in this case. And I can continue from here. So when I go from this note all the way down to A here, from C down to A, I'm leaving out G the whole way. Except on the way up there, I noticed I threw in the second pattern, which is leaving out the fifth, right? Sounds cool. I hope you can hear that I'm playing a scale, but it doesn't sound exactly like the minor blues scale. It sounds like a lick, and that's what it is. And you should use these ideas as starting points and then let your imagination take you elsewhere. You can almost hear that agent theme. Right? That's kind of I use that sometimes in my playing. I think it's a cool little line, little idea. Those two notes repeat. Then you go to the fifth. Next time, the flat 5. Next time, the fourth. Right? Cool. So that's it for this lesson. I hope you enjoy that and see the value in exploring scales this way. And if you want to learn more from me and more in-depth lessons, do check out my website, Master Guitar Academy, where I have hundreds of lessons for those who sign up. And I also send out free lessons on my list that you can sign up for there. Free lessons every week, and those lessons are not on YouTube. And they're also very cool and more in-depth than my usual YouTube videos. So subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any of these question and answers videos. And send me a question and I'll try and answer your question in the future. All right, see you later.